Now someone wanted me to use the SIG, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Which I haven't really used this much either, so. That was bad on both of our parts. Okay. Can you give me any tips for SAT, because I'm going to take it next year in my senior year in high school? Really, it's, I don't know if you had I-Step or just other, and it's kind of like any other standardized testing. So, I guess if you've had standardized testing like I-Step, you can kind of compare it to that. Really, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Don't stress out over it. It's not as hard as you would think. I'd compare it to an I-Step test. But you know, if you really feel like you want some practice for it, or to learn some more about it or something, I think there's some websites out there. There should be some books, some other things you could pay people, some classes you could take to help you out with that. I never did any of that, but I know a lot of people who have. So you might want to look into that if you really think you need that. Let's look for this guy. Okay. But really, I just went into mine with, you know, I didn't practice for it or anything. I just kind of went in and did it, and I was fine. But so really, the only tips I can give you are just relax. Don't stress out over it. Get a good night's sleep before. Wake up early enough and eat some breakfast. And that's really it. So those are my tips for you. Just don't stress out, really. Don't stress out too much. As long as, I mean, if you think you really want some more practice or something, if you want some practice or something like that, go ahead and look that stuff up. I think if you took the PSAT, it's about the same thing. You could compare it to that kind of, or if, and also if you don't do too well on it, I think you should be able to take it again. But I wouldn't really expect that the scores would change very much, because it's kind of just measuring how well you can take that test. Number 5. How come for episode 34 part 2 it freezes sometime and I need to buff it? Well, I don't know if that happens for all the other episodes for you or not. This is it's on its own. I don't know. My guess is that it's just you just need to give it more time to load if you want it to be smoother when you're playing. Just right off the bat when it's playing, just pause it and wait a few minutes, wait for it to load, and it should run a bit smoother for you, hopefully. If you still have problems or something, ask on the forums. I think a few people have had that problem or something like that. 6, hey man, can you play a game with the 6551? Thanks. Yep, doing that right now. Oh man, walked into a death trap there. Okay. Next question. 7. Hey Ferret, you think you could play some Soldier Front using the Desert Eagle like you did with the Beretta and Remington? Thanks. Yep, I'm doing that now. I also did it before. I did play it when I think the episode after the Desert Eagle came out. Don't remember which one that was. And I did play with the SIG on a previous episode as well. Just in case you want to see more footage. Number 8. Hey Ferret, I got a question. Should I buy a new computer or get a new graphics card? Right now I have 2 gig of RAM, but I can't play Call of Duty 4 because my bad graphics card. What should I do? I don't know all of your specs or anything, and even if I did, I still wouldn't really know. But look into a graphics card first, because that would probably be a lot cheaper than buying an entire new computer. So I suggest looking into the graphics card thing first to save some money. Unless your computer is absolutely not that great or something, and you're looking to get a new one, then you might just want to go ahead and do that if you can find a deal. Question 9. Hey, Fair, I have a few questions for you. 1. What is your fave primary gun and secondary, and why? I'm guessing you're talking about Soldier Front. So, primary, I'd say the AN-94. Just because I like the way it shoots. You know, you gotta tap it and burst it. You can kind of control how you shoot it, and it changes, you know, the accuracy and everything. And also, I like the sound and stuff. And for secondary, I guess the Beretta, just because if I use that on my own, it's really fun. Just going really fast in my auto and trying to kill some people. 2. What is your favorite game out of all the games you play? Call of Duty 4, Soldier Front, etc. And why? Well, you don't really know all the games I play, but as for the online games that you guys know I play, I'd say my favorite is Battlefield 1942, just because there's so much you can do with it. So many cool people on there. It's still played by a lot of people. I just love that game. Ah. 3. What gun do you think is the best? Okay, hold on. What gun do you think is the best game in your opinion right now? What gun do you think is the best game? Still M4 or another? I guess you're talking about Soldier Front. I guess what gun is the best right now? I really don't know. I haven't been playing at all lately. I've been really busy, so I really can't answer that. But it might be the M4. It might be the AK. It might be the AN. I'd say it's probably one of those 3. Well, I know for sure it's the PSG. I know that's for sure, but I always kind of exclude that because I don't think that's ever going to change. But I don't know. I really don't know. The M4 is pretty good though, because you can run full speed and stuff. Ten. Hey, Fair, I was wondering, what is server lag and what causes it? High pingers also, you said it takes about 100 games to get SP recharge. How long does it take you? I did not say it takes about 100 games to get an SP recharge. I don't know where people came up with that. I think I did say one time, when I was trying to explain the fixed system, I said, for example, it might take 100 games. I did not say it does take 100 games. I said it might, for example. What is server lag? Is what causes it? Yeah, high ping, distance to the server. The server might be overloaded with just data. It's hard to get it all going. I really don't know though. I'm not technical like that. People's computers are slow. They can't process the data fast enough. That's really what it is. Like, the data is just not being processed fast enough, I think. And what is it? It's just where things in the game are delayed, or because like from the server, or things are messing up because the data's not processing fast enough or something. I don't really know though. You might want to look it up or ask someone who does know. How long does it take me? It takes about, for an SP recharge, it takes about 70 games.